Welcome to our new series about world music. Before we get started, I just want to say a warm thank you to Warren Huart, who kindly hosted me in Los Angeles for 4 weeks. It was just incredible and let me use his studio. I consider Warren as my mentor. That's why it was very exciting for me to record in this place. Warren Huart was also one of the first supporters who really helped us to bring this project to a wider audience, to more people, raise awareness and really supported us with this. Thank you very much. I'm a traveling music producer, recorded many bands on our travels. And if you want to learn how to produce this kind of music, recording, mixing, mastering, I have 16 tutorials on ProMix Academy. And if you want to become better in music production, I warmly recommend you to join the Produce Like a Pro Academy. Warren is the founder of it, and every Friday we are reviewing mixes in a live stream, and it's a very helpful and supportive community. The links are down in the description, and if you are looking for my music production services, there is a link in the description to my webpage as well as my Instagram. I'm very excited to meet you and to work together. Let's go and watch the video. Thanks for watching, I really appreciate it. Enjoy! Hey, what's up everybody? Adi here from Hit the Road Music Studio, and today I'm gonna take you on a musical journey through Morocco. We just spent 2 years there and experienced the country's musical rich variety while recording 50 singles, music videos, 6 live shows and 2 LPs with local artists. In this series, we're gonna break down the term world music and look into every single country of the world and discover its musical history. Stick with us if you want to know where this sample really comes from. And learn what kind of music inspired artists like Frank Zappa, Jimi Hendrix and Led Zeppelin. If you want to learn more about music around the world, hit the subscribe button and follow us on our musical recording journey. Yes! Yes! Oh yeah! You will be notified when we put up new music videos, new videos like this and more. Below you will find a link that brings you to a PDF and Spotify playlist with all artists mentioned here, so you can discover the music variety of Morocco. Thank you very much, let's go! Morocco is in North Africa and overlooks the Mediterranean Sea as well as the ocean, which makes it a paradise for surfers. It has 37 million inhabitants and the official languages are Arabic and Berber, or better known as Tamazigh or Teshelhait. Also, many people speak French and English as they are specialized in tourism. The country has a variety of landscapes, from dreamy surfing beaches to the mountains, forests, big cities and the Sahara Desert with its magnificent palm trees. The capital is Rabat and the biggest city, Casablanca, is not as romantic as everybody imagined. Through the variety of their culture and influences, they have a big musical and artistical talent there. Local musical styles change by geography and social groups, and it's the same with the language itself. The Tamazigh people, which means the free men and women, have their own language and alphabet, which can even vary from city to city. Today we will have a look into the following Moroccan musical styles and see what makes it so special. We will talk about Aita music, Amazigh folk music, Gnaoua music, Andalusian Classic music and Chaabi. There are way more styles which we might cover in future episodes. Also we will have a look into their traditional and local instruments. So let's talk quickly about rhythm. So where is the one? In Western music cultures, we are used to feel the one as the start of each new bar. Means 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Can you hear the accent on the one? It's the accent which makes us move and guide us through the song. Best known in funk music, where it always have to start on the one. But forget about that in African music. Though it's even groovier than anything else on this planet, the accent can change even from bar to bar. It's truly a feeling way of playing music and a high art. Let's have another look into a 6/8 groove. Means we play 6/8 notes. In Western music, we count it usually like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The highest accents are on 1 and 4. In Morocco, the heaviest accent might be used anywhere. Let's have a listen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you could hear there is no clear one in this pattern. Let's jump into Gnaoua music. Gnaoua music is the most known style in Morocco, brought to Europe by many artists. And one of them is our dear friend Karim Ziad. The most known cities for Gnaoua music are Essaouira, Agadir, Taroudant and the regions around, but it's played throughout the whole country. It is spiritual music with its origin in the 11th century and influenced artists like Frank Zappa, Jimi Hendrix, Led Zeppelin, Carlos Santana and many, many more. It is the music of the formerly enslaved black Africans and was their way to preserve their heritage. The music is played during the Lila ceremonies, which contains trance-like rhythms played from sunset throughout the night to clear our spirits, body and soul. In Gnaoua culture, they believe in 7 different spirits, which are represented in 7 colors. Each spirit has 7 songs, which makes up to 49 Gnaoua songs in total, played in all kinds of different variations and styles. Because of the colors, you can see that every Gnaoua band has very beautiful, colorful robes. And they are all unique to every band. The band consists of the master, the malem, and the kerkebia who play the instruments and chants around the malem. Listen closely and you can hear the roots of blues music with its sing and response. Let's have a look into the instruments of Morocco. The most important in Gnaoua is the gambri, known as the Moroccan bass guitar. It contains 3 strings and is played as a rhythmic and percussive instrument when hitting its body. The karkaba are metal plates hit together which create the trance-like rhythm. Check this out. Another common instrument in Gnaoua music is the tabal, a big percussive bass drum. Other Moroccan instruments are the bendir, the frame drum, the traditional flutes called nai and lira, the Moroccan violin called ribab, lotars, which are known as the Amazigh gambri, the kamenja, which is a violin played on the knees, the oud, which is more known in the Western culture, a 5-string plucked instrument, the banjo, which originates from Africa, and claps are very important in Moroccan music. In Morocco, you clap like that to the music. Gnaoua music varies now from strict traditional up to fusions with international rock artists, jazz artists, electronic music and more. Mahmoud Guinea was born 1951 in Essaouira and is one of the most important figures of Gnaoua music. His history is tied to the slaves as his grandfather from Mali was sold in the Sahara. The great Malem Boubker Guinea was his father who taught him playing the gambri at the age of 12. Stories say that Jimi Hendrix took a couple of lessons by him during his stay in Essaouira. One of the best performances are the boiler room sessions with him. Please check it out on YouTube. And in this video, he's performing on the biggest Gnaoua festival in the world. The whole city of Essaouira is transformed into one huge festival. Brahim Baikani is one of the first Malems who imported his music to the West and was born 1945 in Marrakesh. He played with artists like Led Zeppelin, Robert Plant, Jimmy Page and Ravi Shankar. He secretly played the gambli in his room to not upset his malim as an apprentice. Once he was asked to join a lila on the Devil's Mountain and had a dream how he'd play the gambli. The very next day he woke up with henna marks on his hands and was asked to take over the lila as the malim and not the apprentice. So it truly had to be. Hamid El Kasri was born in 1961 and started his training at the age of 7 under Malim Abdelouad Stiton and Malim Alouana. Because of his deep, intense voice, he became one of the most sought after Malims in and outside Morocco. He played with artists like Snarky Puppy, Karim Ziad, and he made a song with Jacob Collier and many other artists. This is one of my favorite performances at the Gnaoua festival with Karim Ziad and Snarky Puppy. The full show is on YouTube. Our brother Mehdi Nassouli from Taroudant already traveled the whole world to bring his Gnaoua music and good energy to the people, playing traditional music as well as complex jazz fusions with artists like Omri Moore and Karim Ziad. Check out their latest LP Asala. They played also with Snarky Puppy, the Amsterdam Orchestra, Titi Robbins and many, many more. He has such an energetic stage presence and mastered the gambri, playing the most complex songs and musical styles with it. Let me know how you like Gnaoua music. Will it make it into your new playlist? Anyway, let's move on to Chaabi music. Chaabi music is another popular music style combining urban and folk music from Morocco. It is known for its specific rhythm, which is perfectly explained in Yogev Gabai's video.
And we have a low note on beat 5 of both bars.
Check out the link in description. He really goes in depth to make everybody understand how this complex rhythm is working. Towards the end of the song, artists love to keep the rhythm but go faster with the rest of the instrumentation for a big, unforgettable ending. Abdelaziz Stati was born in 1961 and became one of the most famous musicians playing Chaabi in Morocco. He played the violin and he's singing. There's unfortunately not much history about him online, but you can find his music on YouTube and Spotify. On the other hand, female vocalist Najat Atabu have a very interesting life story. She's an Amazigh singer, songwriter, as well as composer, and it's her song Hadi Ket Babaina that has been sampled by the Chemical Brothers in their super hit Galvanize. At the age of 13, she sneaked out of her bedroom to sing at local weddings and school parties to earn money. At one of the parties, a friend recorded her illegally on tape and distributed it, which became famous in Morocco. Her debut cassette, Jean Aymar, sold 500,000 copies. Unfortunately, her family found out about this and didn't accept her choice of career, and even her brothers threatened to kill her when she continued singing. So she ran away and lived in the local music store where famous music producer Mustafa El Mils came to find her. She agreed to move with him to Casablanca, living by his mother, and 3 years later her family found her and they made peace. Her songs contributed to improve feminism in Morocco, and songs like Choufi Girou started big discussions due to the topic of women having lovers. I also recommend to check out her famous cassette on YouTube. Let's get classy. Now we're jumping into Andalusian classical music, which has been developed between the 19th and 15th centuries when Spain was still Arabic. It was developed in the El Andalus region, known as Muslim Iberia, and it originated in the city of Emirate of Cordoba. In Morocco, this style is also known as Al Allah, while the a cappella style is called Al-Sama Wai Madi. How's my Arabic? The music has been further developed with the Sephardic Jews and later throughout the North African Maghreb region, which includes Algeria, Tunisia, Libya and Morocco. In Morocco it's combined with Andalusian Nuba music. These are simply different musical forms. Here are 3 examples. So those musical forms are defined by the rhythm and scales that are played together. The songs are long, religious, and often have a dynamic turn towards the end. Feel free to watch our video La Yahoud e Muslimin, which features a Moroccan-Israeli orchestra singing about the coexistence of all religions. The most important cities for this musical style which teach this music are Fez, Chefchaouen, Tétouan, Meknes, Tangier, Casablanca and Rabat. Our dear friend Elad Levi is the founder of the Music School for Silence in Jerusalem, where they specialize in teaching Andalusi music. He often travels to Morocco and around the world to share this music with the people. Typical for the music style are complex structures, fast tempos and long build-ups that bring you almost into a trance. The Festival de Musique Andalouse happens every year and it's a free 7-day festival of Andalusian music in the city of Essaouira. You should visit it. Typical instruments used are several violins played on the lap, the oud, vocals, claps, various string instruments like guitars, double bass and cellos, one tambourine that is very loud, darbuka and traditional regional instruments to build a big and impressive sound. One of the best Moroccan artists is our friend Anas Belkhachmi Bentami, who can play non-stop if needed. We recorded a 3-hour live show live in Essaouira in Dar Souiri that you can check out on our YouTube channel. Anas is such a wonderful person and such a talented player with his ensemble. For me personally, the music is very calming and I turn it on when focusing on work like writing this text for this video. The Orchestra Tangier also has played worldwide and is highly respected in Morocco. Lovely to see is the big ensemble playing in the same clothes. White jilabas, red hats and yellow shoes called babouche makes them an eye-catcher. One of the greatest voices to sing Arab Andalusian chants is Abdel Fattah Benis, who was born in the city of Fez in 1962. At the age of 11, he started his career and learned from master Mohamed Massano Tazi. Already at the age of 14, he won his first award for Quran recitation, and at the age of 16, Abdel Fattah joined the famous orchestra of Hajj Abdel Karim Rais. He started to tour the country and world, and among his greatest titles are Jala, Tala El Fajr and Bulbul Esseba. So please check out his music. When you checked it out, please let me know how you like it. I'm very curious. Let's jump into a longer chapter. Because there is such a musical variety, and this is the Amazigh folk music. It's truly important to share the stories of the Amazigh people with the next generation. Their music and culture is influenced by the Berber people's long-standing struggle to achieve basic language rights and identity recognition in modern North African societies. The native North Africans of Morocco are mainly in the mountain Atlas regions, coast regions, and in the Sahara Desert. Instruments used in the genre are, for example, the taganim, an end-blown reed flute to accompany the music. The miswit is a traditional type of bagpipe, but not as common in Morocco. The loud flute, called Aita, is combined with several percussive instruments to create large ensembles, which may perform at public festivals or similar occasions. The nafir is a long natural horn and is used mostly as a signaling instrument to send out messages to large groups. You will discover again the gambri, the tabal drums and the karkaba, like in Gnaoua music. The Moroccan violin is called the ribab and is a long-necked bowed instrument with a large body. This instrument has only one string, usually of horsehair, and is beautifully painted. Again, we have the bandir, which is a snare frame drum. A series of bandirs played simultaneously provide the main percussive rhythm and drive for Berber music. Men and women from entire families or villages participate in communal dances such as the awash and achidus. A prayer is chanted at the beginning, followed by a response from a chorus of dancers. Accompanied by drums and other percussive instruments, performers dance in 2 parallel rows or in a circle around the musicians. Groups of usually 4 professional musicians travel across the region and perform in villages, led by a poet called the amdias. The amdias recites improvised poems about current national and world affairs.
Lorsqu'un poète meurt, c'est toute la terre qui frissonne. Le cœur alors prend froid et commence à rimer sa peine.
Another traditional style is called the ruwais. A ruwais performance starts with an instrumental session on the ribab or lutar. This is followed by a tambourine and flute. The middle section consists of sung poetry and is called amag. It's a choreographed overture called Amusu played with a lively song. There is a wonderful 12-minute short documentary about the lifestyle and music of the artists who played the ruwais in the early days. Stories how they traveled from city to city with gifts, bringing joy and celebrate all night long. Please check it out. Lahash Belait was a poet born in 1873 and started to play the flute as a shepherd. He loved it so much that he later formed a band and started to walk from village to village with the ribab and a full band. He became so popular that he was one of the first Moroccan artists being signed to the French label Pathé Macroni in 1937. Check out his songs Le Na, which means peace, Le Makina, translated to the machine, Taliwin and Atbib, which means the doctor. There are great lyric videos on YouTube, which translate the songs in French and English. Amazigh folk music is also often played by singer-songwriters. Check out Amouri Mbarek, who was a singer and songwriter since the 1960s and considered by many Amazigh music enthusiasts to be the John Lennon of the Berber world. My favorite song is Urdari Urgik and his LP Azmas Irufan. Then you have Amazigh artists like the master musicians of Jajuka, who toured internationally and have collaborated with Brian Jones of the Rolling Stones and William S. Burroughs. Our dear friend Moha Malal recorded over 50 artists in his self-built home studio to preserve his culture and share it with the world and the next generation. He's constantly writing new music and poems. We recorded 2 songs together in 2019. You can check them out on our channel. Hindi Zara have the most commercial success with a wonderful voice and is a self-taught multi-instrumentalist. With her creative fusion, she has drawn comparisons with Beth Gibbons of Portishead, Billie Holiday, Patti Smith and Norah Jones. Check out her songs like Silence, Beautiful Tango and Any Story. Many musicians have created fusion styles from Berber and European music, including Hassan Hakmoun, Khalid Idri and Hassam Itbasai, as well as Tidrin. And many more. So another important style comes from the Touaregs in the desert, known as the desert blues. The Touareg music is mostly the domain of women, especially playing the rebab, also known as imzad. And another trademark is the famous women's vocal trilling and special dances during weddings and celebrations. This trilling is from song Taragalt. Check it out, it's truly beautiful. She's singing about the local festival Taragalt that is held in the desert. The desert blues style personally touches me, as I can hear the sound of the desert played with the soul of the artists, through electric guitars. We recorded local artists like Dawa tribes. Yizran and Sahara. And Tarwa and Tiniri. Who are known for playing the desert blues on international stages. Another band we worked with are our friends from Tasuta N-Imal, who play the Amazigh music of the mountains. They have danceable rhythms and lyrics covering the hard lifestyle of the farmers and the mountain life. We also work together with Amazigh artist Naji Soul, who plays a unique mix of funk, pop and rock, mixed with traditional instruments. And I can recommend you his latest LP, Whispers from Morocco. The last musical style for today is called Aita, which means cry, and it's sung in colloquial Arabic, composed by women called sheikats, and mainly accompanied by the bandir, violins and plucked string instruments. The songs are written in mixed groups of musicians, singers and dancers. Aita music derives from the Bedouin music, means music from the Arabic nomads, and there is still a population of 1.5 million in Morocco. The most famous singer is Karboucha, born in the late 1800s, known as the Moroccan heroine, voice of rebellion against injustice. She was so important that her life story has been filmed in 2008. She's the first woman who dared to sing about love, political injustice and colonialism, which earned her respect for bravery and political wisdom. And with a strong sense of personal freedom, her songs stormed the hearts of the neighboring tribes and of course upset the current political leaders at her time. This might explain also her mysterious disappearing and passing away. So let's learn more about Aita with our friend Mary El Idrisi, who made an interesting Instagram video about Karboucha's life. What is it that made Karboucha's music so unique and popular?
Well, Karboucha is a popular legend character from the Safir region, and what made her music unique here is her outspokenness and her deep and very special voice, which defies time and crosses generations. She militated through her songs by practicing disobedience, and without her, the art of Aita might not have existed. So Karboucha was the magnificent survivor of a resistance movement of her resulted tribe against the arbitrary authority of the Qaid.
In which regions of Morocco people are still playing Aita music?
Well, as you know, Aita is an ancestral poetic and musical art, which is particularly practiced in the region of Shawiya, Kala and Abda. That's to say the region of Casablanca and Safi axis. But Safi is distinguished by its own variation of this musical form.
Oh, شكرا بزاف.
Other known Aita artists are Fatna Bent La Hussein, also known as the Aita legend, as she recorded more than 200 songs during her career. And then you have unique artists like Moroccan rockstar Jibada, who combines all Moroccan and Western styles and brings artists together with his rocking guitar and his creativity and the power and love of music. Please check out his latest singles. He's constantly working on new material, and one of my favorite songs is One Move.
One move under the Moroccan groove for the love and the peace, the God and the nation. Let's break down the walls of separation.
Also, we absolutely love the unique and powerful voice of Soukaina Fassi. Please check out her live performance at the Binatna live session. One of my favorite LPs from Morocco is Aziz and the University of Gnaoua. This LP brings Moroccan music and West African music together and is truly in the spirit of Gnaoua. It was recorded in Belgium and there is a 15-minute documentary about it that is truly beautiful. Please check out this LP. It's out on Spotify and for me it's a masterpiece. It's a masterpiece of African music and fusion. Also, we had an incredible experience recording with Mnat Aishata, known as the Queen of the Moroccan Desert. And she's one of the pioneers of desert music with electric guitars, starting to use the phaser pedal. Since then, every desert blues band needs the phaser pedal in their song. Here you can see a performance that we recorded together with Mnat Aishata and our dear friend Lala Tamar. Last but not least, we worked together with Zegro Band, which played already Morocco's biggest festivals. The band consists of talented artists like Ahmed Kachina, who is officially the current African percussion champion. And they play a mix of Amazigh music mixed with jazz, funk, and really good rock. So as you can see, Morocco's musical history is full with an incredible variety of talented artists. During my time in Morocco, I learned how important music is for the daily life. So there is a big respect for musicians and artists. Do you have any questions, suggestions, or simply like what you saw? Please leave a comment and I will get back to you. One more time, please check out the Spotify playlist I created for you to listen to all the artists we went through today and many more. And as a bonus, when you sign up for our newsletter, you can download a free PDF with direct links to music videos and more songs from Morocco. On top of that, you stay up to date when we release new music and new episodes. Feel free to check out our Hit the Road Music Studio playlist, which we update all the time with new songs and artists recorded on our mobile recording journey around the world. A big thank you to Warren Huart and Produce Like a Pro. I'm currently using their studio and I'm currently hosted in LA here. You can see a documentary about our Morocco journey here, and the full documentary about our Armenia journey. It's all on the Produce Like a Pro channel, so check it out and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episodes where we discover the music of the world of every country. Bye!